The time has come. I'm hiring. Now, an eagle-eyed viewer has made mention of the fact that, I'll assume you're a subscriber, I don't know, maybe you are, maybe you aren't, I don't know, but anyway, a particular person has made mention to the fact that I'm not using a reusable coffee cup in my videos, which is a good point because I've actually now got one. I was going to get one anyway, but you actually beat me to it. So basically, I mean, we need to save the planet and, you know, save the whales, and we need to wear shoes made from recycled rabbit poo and stuff, yeah? So I'm doing my bit for the environment. I'm now using a reusable coffee cup. So, yeah. So now it's Monday morning. I'm waiting to go to Chiswick. I'm working in Chiswick today, but I'm now hiring because it's got to the point where I'm basically kind of tripping over myself with work. Is my enthusiasm coming across? No. But I've got a bacon roll, so I'm confident that will make everything better. Bacony goodness. So to give you a gauge, at the moment, I'm literally just about to start that job in Chelsea. That one which is going to take me about 4 months, and it's just a huge amount of work there. So I'm starting that imminently. I'm supposed to be going there this week to disconnect the electrics, but I'm not sure if that's been moved or I don't know. I've got a rewire of a little commercial unit in Belsize Park to do. I've got that kitchen in Hampstead you saw which caught fire. I've got to rewire that kitchen now. That's there. The decontamination people are in there now doing their thing, so that's probably going to be next week. I'm going to have to start that. I've got another little job in Chelsea which I'm wrapping up hopefully on Wednesday, finally. I've got a house rewire in Royal Oak, which that came in last night. Well, actually, it came in on Friday night. I've got another job in Surrey, which is, well, I haven't got that yet. That's in the pipeline, but that's a commercial job, which will be coming up on one of my videos soon for quoting. You'll see it. Plus all the other odds and ends I've got, call out day-to-day stuff as well, which comes in. So today's job is a day-to-day job. It's just stuff which comes in, which I've got to do. So I've got a lot in the pipeline, and I could. I've been putting it off, and it's just got to the point I need a pair of hands now. I can't do this on my own because it's now becoming counterproductive. Because what's happening is, I mean, I'll give you an example. Last Monday, I had 4 people all booked in at the same time on the same day, and I don't know how that happened. I really don't. You know, having double booking a client with somebody else is bad enough. I had 4. I don't know how that happened. As it happens, they're all very accommodating and they didn't mind, but it was still a pain in the ass to have to sort out. So yes, I'm now hiring. So what I'm going to do, I've had quite a few of you email me, like, you've emailed me CVs and stuff, and you've sent me emails asking if I'm taking on people, etc., etc. And there's a lot of you I haven't replied to, because it's just down to time. I just haven't got time to do it. So it's not out of rudeness I haven't replied, it's just down to time constraints. I don't have the time anymore. I think the best thing to do is if you send me your CVs again. If you've already sent me them by email, I do apologise, you're just going to have to send them again, okay? Send whatever you've got to this email address, which I'll put below now, down here. So send your CVs to that email address. If you haven't got a CV, just send me a bit about yourself, okay? Ideally, I need a CV because I need to see who you are and what you do. But send it to that address, and what I'll do is I will go through them. This might take a little bit of time, but I will try and sift through them as quickly as I can. The most important thing is that it's not so much what you know, it's more who you are that matters. Because if you're working, let's say if you're working like some huge conglomerate firm, then it doesn't really make a shit difference who you are. You just get hired. As long as you've got the right qualifications, you're in. But here it's a little bit different because you're working, especially for small traders like me who you're just working on your own or 1 or 2 people. It's much more important the character of who you are because you're going to be working together all day, every day. So It's much more important, more who you are than what you are, if that makes some sort of sense. So that's basically what's going to happen. So send me as much information as you can about yourself, and not just like your qualifications, because to be honest with you, look, when I left school, trust me, I had shit qualifications. They were absolute crap. But I still became an electrician. I still did what I wanted to do, you know. So qualifications and stuff aren't, in my book, I don't think they're essential, especially if you're just taking on an apprentice or something. You know, it's not the end of the world. If you've got a bit of knowledge, then great. If you haven't, just, you know, send me as much as you can about yourself, okay? And if you want to include a little picture of yourself as well in your CV, great, include it, and just send it to that email address down here. And otherwise, that's basically about it. So there you have it in a nutshell. I'm now hiring. Email address, you've already seen it. I'll do it one last time here, down the very bottom. I'm going to sit here and have a bacon roll before I go to work, and I hope you guys all have a good week.